What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today I want to talk about Xiao. Now, in one of my previous videos, I talked about how 4-piece Viridescent could potentially be good for Xiao. Now, I'm not saying it's his best build. I'm not saying it's his go-to build. We don't know. We have no idea. We won't have any idea until the character comes out. But there are a couple of people that were saying, well, DS, Xiao doesn't swirl. And those people, I guess, don't know how Anemo works. So I basically wanted to demonstrate and show people how Anemo works. So if you guys don't know, right, Anemo can mix with elements. But how it works is anytime Anemo comes into contact with another element, it will swirl. It doesn't have to be a constant hitbox or anything like that. It'll automatically swirl. So I'm going to show you two different things as far as what I mean by that. And the reason why I say that is because Xiao's E, the dash, does Anemo damage. It does wind damage. It will swirl. And his ultimate also does Anemo damage. It will swirl. Like when he auto attacks, charge attacks, or when he plunges, all of those can swirl because all of those are Anemo damage. Anytime Anemo comes into contact with another element on an enemy, because I mean, what are you gonna? You're not gonna attack grass. It will swirl. So and looking at what Swirl does, well, 4-piece Viridescent, you get the Anemo damage and you get increased swirl damage by 60%. So every time he swirls, it'll decrease the opponent's elemental resistance to the swirl infused. Now, I know somebody's going to be like, well, that's not even that good. Why would I do that? Well, I'm going to show you guys why it is good and why you would do this. So, just to give you guys a demonstration, number one, I'm going to use Beto. I'm going to E this enemy right here, put electricity on him. Swirl, as you can see, right? You saw the word swirl right there. Now, what I'm going to do this time, can you just die? Okay. Anyways, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to do this. As you can see, even though it was a charge shot, it still swirled. So for anyone that doesn't know how the game works, anytime, it doesn't matter what ability, auto attack, charge attack, etc. Anytime Anemo touches another element that is on an enemy, it will swirl. So, with that being said, if you're running like a official support who is gonna be, where's she at? Gonna be applying constant electro, Xiao will constantly swirl. If you pop Xing Shu ult, and it'll constantly apply hydro, Xiao will swirl. So any unit that has that applicability, like Beto ult is going to constantly chain electricity, so Xiao will constantly swirl. I know a lot of people didn't know how swirl worked, so that's why y'all said swirl wasn't going to be good for him. But yeah, Xiao's E can swirl, and he has multiple dashes. His ult, normal attacks, charge attacks, and plunge attack can all swirl. So if you're running him with like a support official, it'll swirl. If you pop Ganyu ult, it'll swirl. Any character that applies an element constantly is going to work really well with Xiao if you're running 4-piece Viridescent, because keep in mind, number one, you're getting increased swirl damage and you're reducing the resistance to that element. So let's say I'm running Beto and official with Xiao. You know, I get a Electro Swirl going. Beto's electricity is going to do more damage. Official's electricity is going to do more damage. It's all going to do more damage. So for anyone that didn't know how Swirl worked, that's how Swirl works. Anytime Anemo damage comes into contact with another element besides Geo, because Geo doesn't, but any other element, it'll automatically swirl. As you guys saw, I showed you with Venti's E automatically swirled, and his charged attack, it swirled as well, right? So I just want to clear that up because a lot of people were just like, 4-piece Viridescent isn't going to be good. He can't swirl. That's not what he does. In reality, that's exactly what he does, right? So if you have a unit that can constantly apply an element, he's going to constantly get that 60% increased damage. And he's going to strip them of their elemental resistance to whatever element, on top of getting the Anemo damage bonus as well. So short video, just want to clear that up for anyone that didn't know how that worked. And if you don't believe me, like, the fact that you can swirl with a charge shot, like, in itself should tell you any Anemo, you know, can do it. But anyways, short video, just wanted to let you guys know that, clear that up for anybody. That's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.